Gary Atensi with CNTV, and today we're in Denver, Colorado. We're at the Colorado Fall Home Show. A lot of folks coming through today, taking a look at a lot of new products out there and some amazing products. I'm here with the Jeff Griffin. Let me ask you, Jeff, what got you involved in the Ultimate Aloe skincare?
My wife went to work for a aloe selling company about 5 years ago, and I got introduced to aloe, and I started using it, and I liked it. My business partner today was their top salesman. Now, the owner died, and for whatever reason, he left it to his nephew, and he didn't do the things we thought he ought to do. So, a year and a half ago, we went to a chemist, to a lab, and sat down with them. Now, my partner is very knowledgeable in all of the chemical products that go into cosmetics. We told them what we wanted and what we wanted it to do. And we asked the chemist, can you do this and leave out all these other things that's in the other products? He said, sure. So a month later, he presented this to us. And so now we have our own cream, and we consider it to be the ultimate aloe skincare product.
Ultimate Aloe skincare product. Let me ask you, first of all, why aloe? Something we hear about so much is something great for the skin.
This is what aloe does. These are the properties of aloe. It's antibacterial, antiviral, antifungal. It's anti-inflammatory. Well, these are the main things that cause skin problems.
Sure.
The irritations that are there. Then it's anti-inflammatory, which means that it takes out swelling and irritation. It's analgesic, handles pain, it helps with pain. Therefore, you get a bee sting, you put this on, and you're going to get an immediate calming of the area. I had this happen to me on a show just a few weeks ago I was on, and Yellow Jacket happened to be in the wrong spot on my finger when he got mashed. And I just pulled the stinger out, put a little cream on, and I have never had a bad effect from it. Because that's what aloe does. It is medicinal. The natives of this area knew about it long before us palefaces came across the ocean, okay? They used it in teas. They would make a tea if the kid had colic. And you'll find people today who will go to the Whole Foods type stores and buy the liquid aloe to drink because they nourish themselves from the inside. Now aloe, this is the reason we have aloe in it.
You have actually taken it to a whole new level because you are enriching it with the Dead Sea mineral salts. Why is that important, and what does that do?
We have taken our soils over the years, farming and putting back fertilizer, farming it and doing this year in and year out, and the only three things we put in the ground for our plants are nitrogen, potash, and phosphorus. But you see there's 70-some trace elements that we're now missing that we've taken out of the soil, so our foods no longer have them. So we include the Dead Sea minerals in the cream itself so that the skin gets these trace elements and it helps rejuvenate it. And it's why we have the success stories, the testimonials that we have from people as to what it's done to their skin.
Speaking of success stories, we are talking about symptoms out there. You just showed me a whole plethora of symptoms that basically people have and they've been alleviated from. That's got to make you feel great that what you guys have put together is working.
Absolutely. It's quite a benefit to us to know that we are in exchange with our customers.
Absolutely.
See, we know we're giving them a product that they're paying for, and they're going to get everything we told them they would get. And that's the way to do business.
That's the way we do business. Speaking of business, we're talking about a USA-made product. We're talking about 100% natural. We're talking about fragrance-free. So this is really a product that people seem to do well with. And basically, even if they're irritated by other things they've used, this works well with them.
Our cream is all natural.
Right.
So when we put it on the person who is testing it, it is absorbed almost instantly. Once it's absorbed, it doesn't wash off.
Oh, love it.
So it stays there for hours upon hours. You can wash your hands numerous times. You still have that skin that you began with. Now, people ask me, why is that true? Why do I end up washing my hands when I go to the restroom and they're dry and I have to put my lotion back on and I just put it on an hour ago? Sure. Well, the problem with that is most of the things sold over the counter today, such as these down here, and we won't look at them specifically, contain antifreeze. And people say, really, antifreeze? Well, I will show this. This is an Amsoil container. We have here antifreeze. Right above, the words propylene glycol. Propylene glycol is antifreeze. It is in almost every product you purchase over the counter today.
Supposed to be good for your skin, huh?
No, it isn't.
Doesn't?
Actually, the reason it's used is the skin does absorb it. And so the companies put it in to help take the other things they have in their creams and lotions into the skin. This antifreeze going in, pulling other things in is okay, but the antifreeze dries the skin out. Okay? And not only that, it's a carcinogen type product. Now, mineral oil is then put into the product.
Okay.
Mineral oil coats the skin so you don't realize it's drying out from the antifreeze. The mineral oil does not get absorbed because the molecules are too large to go into the skin. And so it lays on the skin, and that's why you can take a lotion or cream with those oils in it and do this, and you can move it around on your hands, and if you rub long enough, the pores finally absorb it, or take it in. They don't even absorb it, they take it in. Then you go wash your hands, and it washes off because you cleanse your pores when you wash with soap. And you feel dry. Well, naturally, you didn't do anything to treat the skin, and that's the difference in what you buy over the counter and what we have. We are a nourishing cream that the skin can use, does use, and it rejuvenates itself.
So it's natural, it's nourishing, it's basically hydrating that skin. And going back to the question, how many layers deep are we talking about where it's efficient?
Basically, we have 7 derma, layers of skin. Now, Corium is another company, has broken it down into 21 full layers out of all of those 7. But the 7 layers are what we have in our skin. Now, this is absorbed 7 layers deep. Going back to what I was showing you earlier, it's analgesic, handles pain, anti-inflammatory, handles irritation and swelling. When you utilize the cream for these points, it's why we have statements from people that they have received relief from arthritis, bursitis, the joint type things, because the anti-inflammatory scene is working to help improve their feeling so that they have a better feel from their skin. They're going to be a little more uptone in life. So we have that benefit that we are proud to have as well.
Wonderful that you guys are actually out here on the front lines, so you know straight from the consumer what it's doing for them, and right on the spot, basically. Does that go into a lot of what you're able to provide out there? There's quite a bit had to been known before you even put the thing out on the market.
Oh yes. So we had already been involved with all the other cream companies that are aloe-based creams, and we knew what they did. We also knew the things that we didn't personally like about them. We just feel like we are ultimate. We are the final because we knew what they didn't do that we wanted done. And so we now have that in our cream. I have people come to me, even at this show. Their kid back home has eczema all over the body. I had one man purchased it for that purpose, to take it back to handle his child. I've had a man here with an elbow that just was bumpy. And we put it on and he couldn't believe the change instantly. So, of course, he took it home. And so that's going back to something you said a little earlier. That's one of the benefits that we get, in that we know we're helping people to have a better, healthier life by using our cream.
Wonderful. We're talking about the ultimate aloe skincare. A lot of things we hear about is retinol A. I know a lot of people who kind of doesn't do well with that. Is this something that this product has, or does it do great without?
Retinol A is a vitamin A base. We do have some vitamin A in ours. Now, there are people who might have a reaction to vitamin A. We try not to have enough in there to create that kind of scene. Vitamin A does help handle wrinkles, and it's why we give a 100% money-back guarantee. If there is a person who is allergic to anything we have in our cream, we are happy if they get a benefit. Now, we're also happy to refund to them because they're going to still like us because we kept our word. So we do carry a 100% money-back guarantee.
100% money-back guarantee, folks, and that is exactly why this company has done so well. Quite honestly, most of their customers are repeat customers. At the bottom of the screen there, you're going to see their website. Obviously, you're not here at the convention, but you know what? You can just go to the website right there, actually purchase right there online as well. And anything else out there, folks who have never tried it before, or maybe they're a little hesitant to do so, what would you tell them?
Try it. I mean, if you don't try it, you're not going to know. That's the bottom line. You have to know. And in order to know, you have to try it. One of the reasons this is not sold over the counter, we do not put it in stores, is because if you don't know what you're getting, you're not going to purchase it.
Sure.
So we come to home and garden shows, we come to sportsman shows, wherever there's a large group of people coming in. We do Concrete World in Vegas each year. Men with sandpaper hands come in and buy it by the gallons because they suddenly are getting a product that handles their hand. And no longer are they going to be sandpaper. Even though they're in concrete every day, their skin is going to be prepared for that, and it doesn't dry out and crack. We use these venues to introduce people to our product, and as you say, the repeat business is the way we're able to stay in business, because this is not a moneymaker. These things are expensive, but we have a heck of a time, and we meet a lot of great people, and so it's been fun being here in Denver.
Wonderful. Well, we thank you for catching up with us, Jeff. That's a 100% natural product with 100% guarantee. You really can't beat that, folks. Website at the bottom of the screen. Make sure and check it out there. This is Gary Atensi with CNTV, and if you don't know, now you know.